As
Say
you
that
get
again.
older, I'm taking way too many supplements. As you get older, this is how I get targeted to social media. It's like, do you have gut problems? Do you not eat well? Would you like to, here, here are the, here are your symptoms. Here's how we're going to solve them. Just in this little, shaker, knock it back. Your gut will go away and all this stuff. And I think I take 3 different like promoted supplements.
What about all the creatine you take?
Done. Couldn't take it. Done. It's out of my life. No more creatine like that. No creatine. But AG1,
Okay.
they all come with fancy bottles, so you look kind of cool with it. Like if you take it somewhere.
Is this to get more like vitamin
AG1's for greens.
C?
AG1's for
Okay.
greens, so it's kind of like this just nutritional supplement. Magic Mind, who we're sponsored by, and then the new one is like, I don't know. It regulates sugars, so like even if you take some back, there's not like this all of a sudden, but it's just calming. It's flat, but it also does a lot for your visceral fat, if you would. It's got a lot of stuff for that. And that's the visceral hangs out. I've nailed all the other fats. The visceral one, I got to get rid of. That's the one.
Okay.
That's the dad bod. Visceral. Get out of here. It's
But
the one
that's
that like has you, kind of flops over if you got too much of it,
but
kind
it's
of.
diet. Diet, diet, diet. The older we get, the healthier we have to eat,
Dude,
the
I mean,
less cheat meals we can have, the less snacks and cookies we can have. That's what I struggle with.
I'm eating leftover chicken nuggets and cheeseburgers. We went like every time we go
Not
out.
good. That's not good for your heart. It's
Well, you
not good for
can't let
your
it go to
health.
waste. You can't let it go to waste.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. I'm sorry. You cannot let food go to waste.
I'm
I
worried
grew up in
about
a
your
family where,
cholesterol.
no, I do enough on the Peloton. Go get out my Peloton. I'm up to like 800 rides.
Oh,
Killing
look
it.
for me. I'm on now.
Are you? What do you
Yeah.
do? Core power? You're a core
I
power
do
guy.
some fun rides, scenic rides, relaxing, go to the mountains, go to the beach.
You live 300 yards from the beach.
Yeah, sometimes it gets a little too cold. It's hoodie
Oh, I
season.
see.
It's like, 60 out now.
I do enjoy Peloton.
Okay, I'm going to look for you.
I'm not going to add you. I don't want you tracking
Fine.
me, talking about my rides. Actually,
Yeah,
I do want
I
you
gotta
tracking me.
I gotta track your progress.
If there's something I could probably kick your ass at, it's Pelotoning. I'm a good Pelotoner.
Who's your favorite instructor?
Consistent. Plead the fifth there, buddy.
You got one of those girls that's like
No,
dancing.
no,
What's her
okay,
name? Her name's like Claudia or
easy.
Gabrielle. Well,
Well,
she's the one that
this is
comes
for
up.
another episode. Let's
I'm just saying they like have the algorithm where that's the first one you click on. I'm new to Peloton. I click on her, and then all of a sudden, am I in a striptease dance? Well, I'm out here riding Peloton right now.
it's the algorithm so good. Now it sets me up. I'm like, yeah, I want to work out 4 times a week. Bing, 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 bing. I'm like, those are all my favorite riders, my favorite instructors. They are intelligent. They are smart. They know me. So, but yeah, the instructor you're jumping into, like, that's out of our jurisdiction for at
I'm just
least for
trying to
this.
get a good workout based on what they market and advertise it to me. It's not my fault that the instructors all look the same and are all good looking. But that's for another episode. Let's get into this episode, and we might actually have to pause and go back because we are recording this in the middle of game 3. It is right now the top of the 9th. So we're going to start with a little K Winn bit. We might have to transition to the World Series.
Okay, let's run.
I'm looking at the weather right now, and it is showing lows of 40s, highs of 50s in New York City, Big Ben. Winter is coming, and the forecast is snow, damp, dreary, and bleak for professional sports because in this forecast, there are no World Series champions. There are no NBA champions, and they're definitely not going to be any Super Bowl champions. It is a bad year to be a New Yorker.
It is the equinox today. Do you hear about this?
No.
Do you want me to just lay into New York? Because I can do that.
You go, I go. I got a lot of material
And they're
here.
already lining up out of MSG, y'all. Knicks in 6. Knicks in 6.
Because that's their only hope.
But here's what they'll do, Kyle. They'll pivot. You see
Who are
the...
you going to pivot to?
Hold
Look at all
on.
the other
Time out. Just
franchises.
time out. New York now has 3. Wait, if you count the Devils in the greater New York, there is 4 NHL teams.
We
One of
don't
them
cover
got to be
hockey on
good.
this pod.
I know, but the New Yorkers don't know that. They'll jump on a hockey team. They do what's ever fashionable. What's cool? Who's good? They'll cast aside every other one, every other team. But they'll jump on hockey in a heartbeat if they have to do it to ride a winner. They will. The Islanders are good. Oh, we love the Islanders.
They're going to
Devils
jump
are
on
good.
Yukon field hockey just to get a winner.
McKenna's, yes.
But here's my forecast, Big Ben. No World Series in New York this year. The biggest market in baseball is New York. The Mets have the second highest payroll. They have Juan Soto. And you know what? They didn't go to the playoffs. The Yankees did go to the playoffs, but they got their teeth knocked in by their neighbors up north for the Blue Jays. Then we'll go into football. The Jets, I know, New Yorkers, they did win. They're 1-7, but God, they're awful. The Giants, I actually feel sorry for because Malik Neighbors hurt his knee and Scattaboo hurt his ankle, but there's no Super Bowl there. The Brooklyn Nets, they just lost by 30 tonight. It's a bad year to be a New Yorker. Sports is not good, bro.
They're all Pelotoning at this point. Like, they're the best Pelotoners.
Are we really going to put our faith in the Knicks? They haven't won a title since 1973. You and I weren't even born, so it doesn't count. Last time they were there, they lost to the Spurs in 1999. And the Knicks have Cat, they have Brunson. But do they really have a chance if Greek the Freak is dominant? If the Pistons take the next step? If my Magic and your Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner and Jalen Suggs and Bane take the next step? I don't believe in the Knicks. I don't believe in New York sports. I think New York sports has fallen off.
Can I give you another theory?
Yes, please.
People are tired of New York. Like, players are tired of going there, right? Like, just scrutinized, just like... I think Michael Porter Jr. went there just because he thought it'd be cool. Like, I'll go to Brooklyn. They're horrible. They're not good anyway. Expectations below. Everyone's focused on the Knicks. But I think people are just tired of... I think Judge is the one player that's embraced it. And now you have...
He's the one good player.
Yeah, sure. The one player that... I mean, he's the... If there was a guy... If you looked across Major League Baseball and you said, what's one guy that could probably stand up in New York? Well, it's a guy that hits for the highest average, hits for almost all the home runs. And, like, there's no way you can be derogatory towards Mr. Judge.
No. He's just strong. He doesn't need supplements. He's a good-looking dude. He's got it all. What is he, 6'5", yoked?
He takes AG1. He takes AG1 for sure. But I agree with you. New York's having and here's the other part of this too. Does New York hate LA? Is there beef? So they're just and not only that, but the biggest market in Canada, right? Neighbors to the north. I think that's a direct line. Like, you can get a train that just the tracks don't even swerve on your way up to, maybe it's Montreal from New York City.
No, it's Toronto. Montreal's more like kind of up through Vermont.
Northeast, yeah. But yeah, you got to
northwest.
So there's obviously some echo coming from Toronto down to New York too. Yeah, they're getting it from both sides. Their hated sister city, or other large markets taking them down.
My point is you and I lived in New York, and when winter was coming, you had football, you had basketball, and you had a little hope in those long, dreary months. Like, it's going to be dark, snowy, damp from Halloween till probably March. And they're going to be watching the Giants and the Jets and the Nets.
They're a hockey city now, okay. I got to look up the hockey records just to see if there's any trajectory.
They're going to be, what's the soccer team? The New York City Red Bulls, I think,
Yeah,
the MLS team.
I think the Red Bull actually opted out of the sponsorship for the New York City Red Bulls because they're so bad. Let me find these NHL standings real quick. Let's look at the New York teams because there is four New York metro area. The Devils play in where?
New Jersey.
But some like
Didn't they play at the Prudential Center?
Yeah, Newark. Okay, so the Rangers stink. They're 3-5-2. They're at the bottom of the Metropolitan.
Boom!
What happened?
No, I'm just saying they stink.
Oh, they do stink. Islanders, middle of the pack, 4-3-1 in the Metropolitan. New Jersey Devils, though, 5-0 at home, 8-1-0, 16 points. That actually tied for the lead in the whole kit and caboodle. So there you go. They are a Devils. They are a Devils city. They will adopt New Jersey.
But here's what's wrong with this picture: the number one or number two market in all of professional sports, no matter what the professional sports, they have the TV revenue, they have the owners, they have the salaries, and they have one team to look out for: the Devils and the Knicks. Bad year to be a New Yorker.
Okay, you done with them?
I'm done with them. But I'm not done with this podcast. Hello and welcome to Big Ben and K Winn. Each week we broadcast live on YouTube. If you're watching this right now on YouTube, drop your comments below. If you're more of an audio podcast person, make sure you 5-star us, give us that thumbs up, and subscribe to the podcast. We are everywhere you get your podcast. That's Spotify, that's Stitcher, that's iHeart, that's not Google Podcasts because they went out of business, and much, much more. I'm K Winn. He's Big Ben. We're going to talk about the World Series Game 3 if this ever ends. But if Ohtani comes up, we'll probably hit another home run in the game. We'll talk a little NBA, some NFL, and much, much more.
If this ever, what are you talking about? If this ever ends, well, it's tied, right? But it's not as though they're 15 innings.
It could be,
right? But you already said it like you're disgusted with the length of the games that it's been.
I wanted it to be over before this podcast.
Ohtani's hitting second.
There's no way they're pitching to him.
No.
He's 4 for 4, 2 jacks, 2 doubles.
They'll roll the ball up. See what happens. Where do you want to start?
I want to start with football and Caleb Williams. Were we wrong about Caleb?
What do we say about Caleb? I don't know. What's our stance on Caleb first?
Generational quarterback. The next guy since Andrew Luck or Peyton Manning. All-time great.
Who said that?
First ticket ballot to Canton. Can't miss. Lead the Bears to the Super Bowl. The Bears have never had a quarterback, even with Jim McMahon. This is a guy who's going to lead from the front and take Chicago to that next level.
Oh, wow.
They're going to make the Lions look like the kitty cat kittens.
Ooh. You must be Caleb Williams' hype man with that.
I'm just saying what the media said about him.
Hold on. You just took all the good from what the media said about him. Everyone thought he'd be good in Ben Johnson. If Jared Goff, right, can do what he did in Ben Johnson's offense, I think everyone assumed Caleb Williams, a little more athletic, probably not the presence with his arm yet, decision-making with his arm yet, but he has all the pieces. He has all the pieces around him to be really, really good.
So what's the excuse then?
First year in the offense. There's always, you know this, come on. There's always a first year in the offense. And it's not like Ben Johnson's this kind of like standard drop back throw, or it's intricate, man. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because you have seen, it looks like he's got about 30% of the playbook down. Would that be accurate?
Not.
Just
Maybe.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no? Okay, so wait for him to get to. So we've seen.
I'm saying, hot take. It doesn't matter.
It does. It absolutely does.
Because what he struggles with is accuracy. He's not even completing passes. He's not picking up reads.
Garbage time he is.
We're running out of excuses here. Ben Johnson is probably the best play caller in the NFL. They have an offensive line. They have a running game. I'm tired of the excuses. He has, 25 starts in the NFL. And if we had to redraft the 2024 draft again, he would be the fourth quarterback off the board.
Jiminy Christmas. You are angry tonight. First New York, now Caleb Williams. Just understand this. There has got to be, you got to give him grace on Bacon, period. We've seen flashes of what he's really good at. He seems more athletic. He seems more athletic this year.
Athletic doesn't give you anything.
Yes, it does. It gets you more than Jared Goff. You can get out of the pocket. You can run. You can keep the defense honest. You can do all those things. Now,
Marcus Mariota is extremely athletic. What happened to him tonight against the Chiefs?
Him and Caleb Williams just sit down at a bar together. No, Caleb Williams needs grace. And I say this because Ben Johnson's I would beg you to go back and look at Jared Goff's first year with Ben Johnson. See what that looked like.
I'm saying
just do it. Just go back and look and say, okay.
Has to do more to cover up for Jared Goff's weaknesses.
Fair. And maybe it's just that Jared Goff isn't Caleb Williams and vice versa. So Caleb Williams has a little more flexibility on what plays you can run. The reason, I just give him some grace on figuring it out.
All right. So you have to redraft the 2024.
Give me the three quarterbacks that are going in front of him.
Jaden Daniels, 1. Drake May, 2. Okay. And at this point, I would take Bo Nix, 3.
Fair. Very fair. And now let me look at this. Drake May is in year 2.
Yeah. And I have the stats here. Drake May has 21 starts. Caleb 24. Jaden 24. Bo Nix 25.
But with the same consistency and continuity at the head coaching. Is that fair?
Not for Drake May.
Is Vrabel first year? Same coordinator? Okay. You're probably right. Caleb is keeping up the rear amongst those 4. But just
I guess what I don't like is passer rating and completion.
Agreed.
Percentage. Like, he's not very accurate. He makes bad decisions. I don't think his decisions are going to prove that much in this offense.
I need more data.
Did you see that clip from when he was throwing at that net in preseason and he couldn't even hit the target 10 feet away?
Gosh. Say something nice about the guy.
He's got great nail polish.
Okay, can we move on?
Where do you want to go next?
Can't we move on? Hawks in first place in the NFC West because let me come to you and your 49ers, common opponent, and you guys get waxed by the Texans. Waxed. CJ Stroud looked really good against that defense. Pieces and parts, Robert Saleh and Mr. McCaffrey. I mean, I think teams are figuring out the Texans are a good defense. Teams are figuring out that all you got to do is stop one guy. And that's what they did. I think they held them to less than 50 yards from scrimmage?
I think it was around there. So I watched the game. Here's what I saw. It was just as much the Texans' offense as it was their defense. The Texans kept converting on third down. They had time of possessions. They had long drives. The Niners really weren't on the field that much. The Texans' offense was on the field because the Niners' D couldn't stop them. And then when the Niners got the ball, it was like Mac Jones was running from his life. The front floor from the Texans, Will Anderson and company, they were really good. They were pressuring him nonstop. He didn't have time to really do anything, and that's a credit to the Texans' D. The Texans outplayed the Niners. The offensive line for the Niners got exposed a little bit. They couldn't really hold the pass rush. They couldn't really get Christian McCaffrey open. They couldn't buy enough time for Mac Jones. The Niners are back to me being angry and upset K Winn.
What else happened? The Scadaboo's out.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
I like Scadaboo. That was tough to see that ankle injury.
That's tough to see. I mean, tonight you saw
Rams had a bye. Hawks had a bye. Chargers, baby. Chargers won. They beat the sorry Vikings. Herbert looked good.
Herbert looked good. Whoa, Herbert's on a roll.
Yeah. On the field or off the
What
field?
supplement is he on? I need whatever he is on because both on and off the field.
Yeah, he's like good. He was at the Dodgers game with a +1 here.
Holy guacamole, that guy's everywhere.
Yeah.
The Chargers uniforms, fire.
Yeah.
Gadsden just looks like Antonio Gates. Remember Antonio Gates in that uniform? And LaDainian Tomlinson? Oof, they were good.
I'm glad you brought it up. The Chargers offense, it's like a spread offense. They've got Gadsden over the middle. They got McConkey down the field. Any position he can line up, run the slot. They got Keenan and Allen on third down. Like, Herbert has all these pieces to throw to. And we've always said that they really didn't have the tight end since Gates. Well, now they do have this rookie tight end. Some call him Gadsden. I call him Fantasy Football League winner. I got him on every team, every lineup, flex position, tight end. Throw the ball to Gadsden, baby. He's looked good the last 2 weeks. League winner.
He has looked good. Broncos won again. Bo Nix is playing really good football, 4 touchdowns. Didn't get to Sutton.
They blew out the Cowboys, right?
They did. I mean, it wasn't close. And that was at Endeavor Field or whatever they're calling it in Denver. Raiders were on a bye, so we don't need to discuss them.
Colts 7-1. That offensive line, Jonathan Taylor.
Gosh.
We talked a little bit about Baker Mayfield for MVP. You jinxed them. So now, next man up, Jonathan Taylor looks pretty darn good right about now.
He's got to enter the conversation. Absolutely. Especially as kind of Mahomes play tonight will probably keep him in the leadership position in that conversation, especially if they rerun with the Chiefs, considering all the injuries they had early. But yes, hand the ball to Jonathan Taylor and watch him run. And the reason Danny Dimes looks so good is that the entire defense is converging on the box, putting 6, 7, 8 guys in the box, and then that gives you time to pick apart. Michael Pittman Jr. looks great.
Quarterback's best friend is a running back.
And then the wide receiver's best friend is the running back as well because he's open because of him. Michael Pittman Jr. just catches touchdowns this year, apparently. We're going to extras.
Tyler Warren, rookie tight end from Penn State. He looks good. Josh Downs. I like the Colts on offense. The Colts on defense, we really haven't seen enough, but their offense, they're either kicking field goals or scoring touchdowns. Like, it's reminiscent of when Peyton Manning was playing and they didn't really use their punter. Like, the offenses look that good so far.
Jeez, I feel bad for the Titans.
You feel bad for the Titans or the Jets?
Both. I mean, they're both one and say. Someone came across, and it was Eddie George that just said, like, something happened in Nashville. Like, the Tennessee Titans do not look like they got 2 players, really, to speak of. Your number 1 pick and Jeffrey Simmons. They look horrible. Jets look bad.
Saints look awful. Spencer Rattler got benched.
For Tyler Slew, yeah. I mean, I'll say it again. The product's getting a little diluted. Like, teams are just mailing it in. It's not a good and the Colts are the best team in the NFL. Colts going into the season. Who would have guessed that? Everyone forgot about Jonathan Taylor, I think.
Record-wise, they're the best team. If you had to rank the top 3 teams in the NFL right now, who would they be?
You have to. We're getting to the point where the record speaks for itself a little bit. No? Or can you be a fluke? I mean, based on
head-to-head game, Patriots versus the Colts in Foxborough. Who wins?
What's the weather like?
Cold, dreary, damp, icy.
Do both teams have those big, massive industrial heaters that just blow out things and warm the hands?
Yeah.
Still the Colts. Patriots don't have a running back. They don't have a running game.
They have time to develop. They've got Trayvon Henderson, Rashawn.
Trayvon hasn't gone over for like 60 yards. Come on.
This past week, he went 66.
Technicality. My fault.
Okay. Broncos versus Colts. Broncos got a good defense.
They do have a pretty good defense. That'd be a tie.
Broncos have a great defense. Aren't they lead the NFL in sacks?
They do. Yeah. Sean Payton's a good coach.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you wouldn't run Bounty Gate if your defense sucked. It wouldn't be any fun. Colts would win that game.
Wow. So, okay, now Broncos versus Patriots.
Tie.
So you're going Colts, Patriots.
I'm going, like
Broncos. And then
one ABC.
Where are your Bills?
They're above them both.
So are the Bills the second best team in the AFC?
Bills needed a bye. Yes. Yes, they are the second best team in the AFC. They have a running game. Cook's good. Shakir had like 140 yards or 115 yards in a tutty. Josh Allen's still going to be around.
So you're going Colts, Bills.
No. Until I see it, it's going to be Chiefs Bills again in that AFC. Until I see different. Like you got to prove it, right? It's just going to be a rematch. The NFC is more of a coin flip at this point of every team that's there. Your Bucks.
I got the Broncos number one in the AFC.
Do you?
As of today, it could change, so don't at me on Twitter and TikTok with your nasty, mean ads. As of today, October 27th, Broncos are the best team in the AFC.
I would love to see
both sides of the ball.
Broncos Bills Super Bowl. That'd be good.
Wait, aren't they in the same?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Broncos Bills. Okay, Broncos Bills AFC Championship.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what about the Chargers? You forgot about the Chargers. Are they even there?
They're a wild card team.
Okay. Herbert, if he continues on the roll, he is a Super Bowl champ this year. We need Taylor Swift is out. And
yep, the next man up.
Get her in. Get her in.
All right, you want to talk a little NBA, and then I can watch the end of this series here.
Ty France at the plate. Didn't know he was playing for the Blue Jays.
Oh, I don't know. I got a little hot take. Tony Vitello, new manager from the San Francisco Giants.
Ooh.
47-year-old manager from Tennessee, Knoxville. He's going to the Giants. I believe it's the first ever college baseball manager to go directly and become an MLB manager. Now, Pat Murphy, the Brewers manager, was a coach at Arizona State, but then he got another job in Major League Baseball before he became the manager. This is the first college coach to MLB coach, Big Ben.
What's your hot take?
I am intrigued by this. A lot of people are naysaying this, but I am intrigued by this because I think he's going to bring an innovative mind. I think he's passionate. I think he's hungry. I think he's going to dive in and really embrace the San Francisco Giants culture. That's all the positives. Now, what are the unknowns is he's never coached in the major leagues. He's never played in the major leagues. So will the players actually respect what he does and what he brings to the table? Because professional sports is all about getting a buy-in from a coach who either has been there or been through the fire. So hopefully he has some great leadership skills because I think the deck is stacked up against him right now.
If anyone's rooting for this guy, Tony Vitello, it's the coach at Mississippi State, it's the coach at Arizona State, right? Like
Bandy.
We've seen this, right? In kind of where if it works for one, it should work for another, and then it becomes kind of a fad, if you would, or it's almost like the Giants are going to be the first one to get it right or the first one to get it wrong, right? And there's going to be no in between. But yeah, I mean, the only thing I think too is to what you were saying is you generally see coaches who are former players because they've been there before, right? Now, or you see them as like maybe toothpick in their mouth. They're 67 years old. They can, barely
long-time bench coach or something.
Barely see to the box, but they're making calls. They've been in every situation. They know what to do. They know what to say. They know your innovative approach. I don't know what that is, right? But it's probably something in and around, I don't know. What do you got? Analytics? You got something that someone doesn't know? You got a methodology that's something, or maybe you just identify with the younger players a little bit more.
Yeah, it might be an innovative approach to training, to game day preparation. I don't know what it
Who
all
sits where
entails like.
on team flights?
Yeah.
Like something.
But why not, right? Like, look at the NFL, look at the NBA. There's college coaches that go up to the NFL, there's NFL coaches that go to college. Belichick, the same thing happens in basketball. So, like, why not in baseball?
And in baseball, they're agreed. Absolutely agree. And there's how many coaches? You got a bench coach, a base coach. You got like
Yeah.
17 coaches, right? So you can kind of, if you need an old guy, you can hire an old guy to, pick the toothpick and, steal you, whatever. I like the hire, to be
I
honest.
like the hire too. I can't wait for baseball season.
Well, it's not over yet.
Yeah, it's over for the Giants.
You live in LA.
I'm just saying, it's over for the Giants. Well, Dodgers threw someone out at home. Big play. You want to talk a little NBA?
SGA is averaging 40 points. And here, I got something for you. This is a
Let's
bit.
hear
I
it.
want my bit. You're familiar with artists, right? Type of painters or
Yeah.
artists, modern, what blah, 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 blah. SGA is an impressionist artist,
Hmm?
right? He does it in all different types of ways. Nothing is flashy. And you might watch him on the court and be like, at the end of the box score, you look and go, that guy got 40? He spent 20 minutes at the line, hit 6 mid-range jumpers, got to the hole and won 4 or 5 times, but nothing is explanation points. There's no throwing of the paint at the canvas. He is just nice and easy and just little Bob Ross, right? Like making his little trees. He is probably not my favorite player to watch, but he is the most fundamental player we've seen in a long, long time. Who was the big fundamental?
Tim Duncan.
He is like the guard version of Tim Duncan.
I think that's
Is that
fair.
fair?
Yeah.
Jab
Be-
steps, get to his spot. Like he can get any shot he really wants, but he knows what shot he wants to get.
yeah. I like that impressionist analogy. I would compare him a little in terms of his game in the way that he can manipulate a defender and get to a place on the court and score. I'm not saying their game's the same, but Jalen Brunson has great footwork.
He
He
does.
can score with the right, he can score with the left, he can shoot the three. Shea is the same, but he's taller and he's longer and he can finish at the rim. And he does it in so many different ways. You take away the three, he can hit the midi. You take away the midi, he can get all the way to the lane. And people call him a free throw merchant. Like, that's actually a compliment. Like, he's in a
Yeah.
position where he gets fouls and goes to the line and scores. Like, if he
Right.
wasn't this good to cause a mismatch and get a player in a disadvantage, then he wouldn't be getting to the free throw line. But you can't guard him. He's virtually unguardable because he can score at all three levels. And based on his frame, he can get through any crack. He can finish with the right and left hand. And he's athletic despite not dunking on people.
No. Has he dunked? I've never
I
seen
think
him
he does
dunk.
one of those, like, like those
Oh
swish
yeah,
dunks. Just the
the
like,
drop it
boop.
in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Are we? Can we anoint this take that I had of? I'm gonna take the Spurs as the best team in Texas and elevate them to the best team in the NBA.
I'm going to take the best team in the NBA, and I'm going to say the Spurs are going to win 3 out of the next NBA titles.
Wemby's averaging 6 blocks. 6. That's 12 points you ain't getting.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
The biggest difference is last year, I think he averaged like 9 threes a game. I read that somewhere. This year, he's taking far fewer threes.
Mm-hmm.
He's bigger and he's stronger and he's scoring in the post.
Yeah.
And when you're 7'5", I don't even know how tall he is, you can't really take him away because even if you double him, he still can shoot over you or he can find a way to get to the basket. So he is absolutely dominating on both sides of the court. I watched that Mavs game, and he was doing this against Anthony Davis and Derek Lively, who
Mm-hmm.
are good defenders, and he's blocking shots, he's scoring, he's rebounding. He had that one move, he's on this side and he like cradles it and dunks.
Whoa.
So
He was like sitting on the ground as
yeah.
he's so tall.
He's got guard skills.
He does. He does. He did. There was a little montage of him doing like the John Wall where he cut between two defenders and like, over like just ridiculous.
I'm going to go this far. Jokic is still the best player in the NBA. Shea is 2. I'm saying Wemby's 3. He's surpassed Luka. He's surpassed Giannis. He's surpassed who else is out there?
Well, it's going to be
They're all international. There's no domestic NBA players. He's better than Şengün.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah. Absolutely. We had a conversation today with Marco, and we were at a park, and you know how they had those 5-foot hoops? I think I text you, it's like Wemby's almost too tall. It's like he like when he dunks like full, and he almost sits on the ground. It looks like he's playing on a 5-foot hoop relative to like you and I, when you just come in. But I get the feeling from the Spurs, like everything comes in not like generations per se, but things ebb and flow, right? With the Spurs, they feel a lot like they did when they had Ginobili, Parker, and Duncan, or Robinson, and it feels like there's that same nucleus, and like they're good.
You've got Stephen Castle, who's Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
You got Devin Vassell. You got Dylan Harper, who's looked pretty good.
Yep.
And then you have De'Aaron Fox, who hasn't even played. He's probably your number 2.
But he's Tony Parker.
Yeah.
Stephen Castle, Ginobili, and then you got Wemby. They're going to be fun. That state of Texas defense. Basketball. Yeah. State of Texas basketball is going to be good. Include Oklahoma in that. That might be the best 4 teams in the West. But then you have Denver too. Take that Denver. Jeez, that's a lot of good basketball teams.
A lot of good basketball.
If I was any one of those franchises, I'd ask to be moved to the Eastern. Can I just get in the Eastern Conference?
Eastern Conference, they have the Pistons, they have the Magic, they have the Cavs, they have Giannis. That's why I don't think it's a sure thing for the Knicks.
Wait, we do this every year. Like, stack rank your West team and then throw the best team in the East may not. There'll be a play-in game.
It actually might be true.
That is true. Who's your favorite player this year?
Wemby.
Wemby's your guy.
And VJ Edgecombe in Philly. Have you seen him?
Yes.
It's all of a sudden making that Paul George injury situation just kind of disappear a little bit.
Give him some time on the court. Have you seen Embiid try to play?
I haven't. I've just seen the box.
That's not good. It's not no bueno.
Well, he's going to be hurt anyways. World Series Game 3, what are we in? We're in the 10th? Dodgers threatening? Ohtani's 4 for 4, I believe. This podcast is going to end before World Series.
Give me this. Last one. Best team in California, NBA.
Luka's hurt and LeBron's hurt. Are we saying they're both healthy?
Sure, everyone's healthy.
Warriors.
Oh, Warriors beat the Lakers pretty bad, right? How's it? What's Al average? What's Mr. Horford averaging so far through the first week?
I just know he didn't play against the Blazers in Game 3 and they lost. So the Warriors are undefeated when Horford's played. He doubted the impact. It's noticeable.
Oh man, Al Horford, generational talent.
Maker. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
At Big Ben K Winn _ anywhere you get your social media. That's TikTok, Threads. Follow the Discord, X, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to us. We're live each week on YouTube. Also, anywhere you get your audio podcast, 5 stars, thumbs up, subscribe. It would really help the podcast. We might get back to social media mentions if you guys are a little nicer. They're calling us out too much. We don't respond to bots. We respond to humans. So if you're a human and you get at us, we will respond.
Wait, what? Their bots are at us?
The bots are just
don't they say all there's no bad press? Let the bots come on. Bring on all the bots. Fire up some agents.
It's like you click on it and it's like they haven't posted anything. So it's like, dude, I know you're like, one, you're not even real, or two, this is your burner account that you're hiding behind.
Ooh, I like burner accounts.
It may be KD getting at us.
KD was so tired after that first game against OKC where they didn't want an OT. I think he probably like, well, I'll see you in February.
Yeah, he's gonna wear down quickly.
You might see me next time in February. I might hibernate for a few months.
Okay.
Just put a blank thing next to you.
It'd be great.
Would be. Let's try it. Let's load management me.
I'm just gonna Vin Scully this and talk to myself the whole program.
Yeah. Tell some narrative stories.
That's hard.
You could do it.
I know I could do it. I'm talented. I'm the one that carries this podcast, but like the banter's better.
We should do it. I'll take a week off.
We're not load managing. You're fine. You're taking all those proteins and supplements, and you do a little Wegovy.
I know.
You're down like 10 pounds from a Wegovy shot.
I don't do shots. All right. I'll send you my supplement list. You can take a look.
No, I'm clean.
You are clean. You got good teeth.
Thank you. I'm in LA. You got to take care of your teeth. I don't drink coffee. That's the thing. I don't have
that's true.
teeth.
I feel like there's sponsors that are giving us free stuff and you just never give it to me.
No, that's not true. I would give it to you. Every time I say there's two of us, I'm in LA, he's in Seattle, can you make sure you ship it to his address? Every time. You got the MRLSV hat, you got Magic Mind, you got 88 Acres. I mean, I could go on and on.
Go back to 88 Acres.
The sponsorships.
Let's go back to 88 Acres. Let's see if they want some deals.
Our plug isn't there anymore.
What?
Hey, we need a new.
Do we know another granola company? I'm diehard granola lately.
We'll find one. Hey, if you're a granola person, even if you're a troll, get at us. Boom.
Boom.